Horry County police arrested this woman in connection with the death of her ex-husband. Authorities say Frederick Van Sant Jr. was found dead Friday in a closet at his home on Dinger Court in the Burgess area. Joanna Van Sant faces murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime charges after police say she met them at the front door covered in blood. The 53-year-old is in jail tonight. News 13, Skylar Music is live tonight on Dinger Court. And Skylar, you spoke with a neighbor about the Van Sants.
Trish, the neighbor, wanted to remain anonymous. She says Joanna Van Sant always seemed nice, but Friday night, the look in her eyes was, quote, pure evil.
I've never seen her look like that. That was the scariest part, was looking out the window and just seeing her right there.
Horry County police say Joanna Van Sant shot her ex-husband, Frederick Van Sant Jr., in the head with a handgun, and no one else was with her during her arrest. Police reports say while Joanna was being arrested, she, quote, made an excited utterance that Frederick was in the back of the house and that she had changed her clothes because they were soaked in blood. There are still bloody prints below the front door. A neighbor who wanted to remain anonymous says about 2 weeks ago, Frederick seemed stressed and told her Joanna's son was going to live with him for a little while. She says she barely saw or heard from Frederick for 3 days last week. Employees at Rooms to Go eventually called police for a welfare check because he hadn't been at work. The neighbor says around 9:30 Friday night, someone backed up Frederick's truck right to the front door, and officers arrived 15 minutes later. She says she was so shocked, she's barely slept in the last 48 hours.
Sometimes I'll hear noises in the house and then I scare myself and I'm like, there's nobody over there, everything's fine, stop being paranoid.
The neighbor says Frederick was, quote, the happiest person ever and would take the shirt off his back to help anyone.
In January, we had that big snowstorm. He made sure I was taken care of. He invited me over for dinner. I've never had a neighbor like that before.
She says she's felt safe in her neighborhood for almost 5 years until now and hopes to get more answers from Horry County Police.
All we have been doing is speculating, and that kind of makes you go a little crazy. I feel like we deserve at least a little bit more information, at least to get some closure, to know that we're okay.
We reached out to Frederick Van Sant's family, and they declined to comment. Live in Horry County, Skylar Music, News 13.